Ladies, if you have PCOS, do not skip past this video because it could quite literally change your life. Let me know if this sounds familiar. You've cut your calories, you've tried the whole low carb thing, you've worked out 5 days a week, you've done a bunch of cardio, and the scale, it doesn't move. It's still stuck exactly where it was a week ago. That's the most frustrating thing in the world when you're putting in the work and nothing is changing. And if you're over 40 and you're dealing with PCOS, it could feel like your body has completely turned against you. And it feels almost like fat loss is impossible. Why am I pushing myself and wasting all this time with workouts and diets when nothing is happening? But the truth is, getting results with PCOS is not impossible. It's not. You just need a different strategy. That's the key. You need a strategy that is built for your hormones, your age, and your unique biology, because the truth is, we're all different. And in this short video, I'm gonna show you exactly how to do it. And if you're new to my channel, my name is Steven. I am a fat loss coach and I'm the founder of the Strong Her Project, where we help women over 40 lose 20 to 50 pounds, build muscle, get stronger, and we help them rebuild their metabolism within only 6 months. And over the years, I've helped hundreds upon hundreds of women just like you with PCOS get results and break free from feeling stuck and helpless. Now, before I give you the 5 things you must do to lose weight with PCOS, let me quickly explain what PCOS actually is. PCOS stands for polycystic ovary syndrome. This is a hormonal condition that affects pretty much how your ovaries work. It can cause symptoms like irregular periods, acne, facial hair, a bunch of fertility issues, and the big one and the most frustrating one is weight gain, especially around the belly. Now, why does this happen? Well, because most women with PCOS have insulin resistance. This just simply means that your body has a harder time using carbs for energy, so it stores them as fat. On top of that, PCOS can increase androgens, which are male hormones, which makes fat loss even harder, and it can make your cravings even worse. And when you're over 40, estrogen levels start to drop, muscle mass declines, and your metabolism slows down. So yeah, it's a triple threat. But the good news is you can take control. And I'm gonna show you exactly how, the same way I've helped hundreds of my clients do the exact same thing. Tip number 1. You have to fix insulin resistance first. The biggest issue in PCOS isn't willpower, it's insulin resistance. Insulin resistance is a condition where your body cells stop responding properly to insulin. Insulin is a hormone that helps move sugar, glucose, from your blood into your cells to be used for energy. So here's how your body is supposed to work. You eat food, it gets broken down into glucose or sugar, your blood sugar rises, your pancreas releases insulin. Insulin tells your cells to open up and absorb the glucose for energy or for storage. But with insulin resistance, your cells ignore insulin signal. So your body keeps pumping out more and more insulin, trying to force the sugar in. Over time, both your blood sugar and insulin levels stay high, and your body stores more fat, especially around the belly. And if your cells aren't responding well to insulin, your body keeps producing more of it, and that leads to more body fat storage and more cravings. So here's exactly what you need to do. You need to cut back on refined carbs and sugars. Swipe white bread, pasta, soda, and baked goods for whole food alternatives like sweet potatoes, berries, quinoa, and leafy greens. Pair carbs with protein and fats to help slow digestion down and reduce blood sugar spikes. Some women see huge benefits from taking berberine, which is a natural supplement that helps your body use insulin better, but before you take that, make sure you check with your doctor. You see, when you stabilize your blood sugar, you stabilize your appetite, and fat loss therefore becomes possible. Tip number 2. you need to prioritize strength training over cardio. Here's the truth that women over 40 aren't told. If you're only doing cardio, you're fighting an uphill battle. As we age, we lose muscle mass, and muscle is your metabolism booster. Lifting weights helps to increase lean muscle, increase bone density, improve insulin sensitivity. It burns more calories at rest. You might not know this, but muscle tissue is metabolically active. This simply means that your body burns more calories and uses energy to maintain the muscle on your body. So if you want to burn more calories at rest, don't we all, then weight training and building muscle is your cheat code. So instead of doing cardio 5 days a week or 7 days a week or doing it excessively for hours and hours, just focus on strength training with weights 3 to 4 days a week. Focus on doing big moves like squats, leg presses, chest presses, and even some rows. I recommend doing about 4 sets of each exercise and doing, between 8 to 12 reps. Push yourself and go as heavy as you can until you reach failure, because here's the thing, if the weight doesn't challenge you, it's not going to change you. Keep the rest time short. I suggest only resting about 45 seconds to a minute in between sets. This will keep your heart rate elevated to where you're burning more calories while you're working out. And working out like this doesn't just change your weight, it changes how you look and how you feel. Tip number 3, eat more protein, because most women don't. I've coached hundreds of women with PCOS, and the number one mistake they make? They're not eating enough protein. Protein is gonna help you stabilize your blood sugar. It's gonna help you reduce cravings. It's gonna help you preserve muscle while we're losing the body fat. And I typically recommend aiming for 1 gram of protein per pound of goal body weight. So for example, if your goal body weight is 140 pounds, then you would just do 140 times 1, which would give you 140 grams of protein per day. That's pretty easy, right? Now, some easy sources of protein that you can get in are Greek yogurt. You could do eggs, you could do chicken, you could do fish, you could do protein shakes, protein bars, cottage cheese. There's a million different sources of protein that you could get. And again, hitting your protein number is a critical part of this entire process. Tip number 4, walk more and stress less. PCOS and stress do not mix well. And when you're stressed, cortisol rises, and cortisol increases fat storage, especially in the belly. One of the simplest solutions you could do is walk. Walking is gonna help reduce cortisol. It's gonna help improve insulin sensitivity. It's gonna help you burn more calories without overly stressing the body like, high intensity cardio normally would. And I would just start small. Aim for 7 to 10,000 steps every single day. Break it into a few walks throughout the day. You could do a walk in the morning, one after lunch, one after or before dinner. Get creative with it, have fun with it. But the low impact habit of walking makes a high impact difference if you do it consistently day after day. That I promise you. And then the final tip, protect your sleep like your life depends on it. If you're sleeping less than 6 hours a night, your hormones are completely out of whack. Poor sleep increases ghrelin, which is known as your hunger hormone, and it decreases your leptin, which is your fullness hormone. This is a recipe for disaster when it comes to cravings. So what do you think happens when you're not getting enough sleep? Well, you crave sugar, and then you begin to eat more, and guess what? You put on body fat that much easier. It's not really fair, is it? But that's the truth. That's why sleep needs to be your priority. Now, here's a few ways you could fix it. I would set a consistent bedtime, and I would set a consistent wake up time. Even on the weekends, keep it the same. Shut off, phone screens, computer screens about an hour before bed. And I highly recommend using blackout curtains. This way no light could seep in. And ultimately, when it's darker, you're gonna get better and more restful sleep. I would recommend taking a supplement like a magnesium glycinate or, a herbal tea like a chamomile tea if needed. It's just gonna help your body relax and calm down. And ultimately, you'll be able to fall asleep much quicker. Just remember, better sleep equals better hormonal regulation, and that means more fat loss, right? Better fat loss, which is something that we all want to experience. I don't know about you, I want to experience more fat loss, right? And getting improved sleep and focusing on your sleep, I know it's not a sexy topic to talk about, but it's true. Better sleep is going to help you lose more weight. So ladies, let's do a quick recap. The most important things we need to do if we're serious about losing body fat with PCOS is we have to fix your insulin resistance. We need to be lifting weights 3 to 4 days a week. We have to be eating more protein. We have to walk daily and manage our stress. And we have to protect our sleep. That is critical. And just remember, if you're over 40 and you're struggling with PCOS, you don't need to restrict yourself more and follow the next crazy diet or only eat 1,000 calories a day, because then you're just exacerbating the problem. What you need is a smarter and more targeted approach. As a full-time fat loss coach, I can promise you, you need to follow a consistent plan that is going to guarantee you get results, and this way you're actually able to enjoy the process you're following, right? If you're hating every second of it, if you're starving yourself, if you're doing hours of cardio, you're not gonna be able to sustain that long term. So why even begin in the first place, right? So I'm a big advocate, follow a diet plan that you could actually enjoy, follow a workout plan you could actually enjoy. And if you need help figuring that out, if you're sick and tired of not getting results, maybe you've been trying to do this for years and years and years, and you're like, Steven, I need help. I'm sick and tired of jumping from one thing to the next and not seeing any significant changes. That's what I do. I'm a full-time fat loss coach and I want to help you. I do have some spots opening up that are going to be available early next month. So if you are serious about finally getting in shape, if you have at least 20 to 50 pounds to lose and want to get that off in the next 6 months, then fill out the link below in the description. You'll book a phone call with either myself or someone on my team, and we'll see if you qualify to work with the Strong Her project. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If there's anything else you want to see from me in the future or in the coming videos, please let me know in the comments. I make these videos specifically for people just like you, and I want to make videos that are helping to impact your life in a positive way, that are helping you get results and answering all of your fitness questions, because the fitness industry is completely filled with just a bunch of crazy things that are confusing. You don't know where to look or what to begin, what to follow, or really who to trust. So I make these videos to simplify the entire process for you. So if there's something you want to see from me, just comment below. Make sure you like and subscribe to the channel. And until next time, see ya.